We are less than a week away from the NFL schedule release, which is great news because I believe if you're like myself, you're an avid fan, you're eagerly waiting to see when you play, when we play the opponents that we're scheduled to play, right? You want to buy your tickets, you want to get in front of that line, you want to make sure and look at the schedule and say, hey, we have a good chance of going 10-7 or something like 9-8 or something like that. You'd like to make those predictions. You'd like to see how the season might play out. That's next week and before the schedule release, which I believe is on the 14th or something like that, the day before the NFL will announce all international games. And there's a very good chance the Vikings have an international game. But it also sounds like we might be playing back-to-back international games. So let's get right into it. Before we do, shout out to our affiliate partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, the link for that is in the comments section. Hit that link, use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN at checkout to receive a small discount on your purchase. If you're not a Vikings fan, you just want a helmet or something, maybe you want a bigger helmet, they have all types of NFL helmets, all types of college football helmets. They even have fully customizable helmets. So if you want to create your own type of thing or you need a gift for somebody, Green Gridiron is the place for you for all your football needs, basically, especially when it comes to the mini helmets or the big helmets. All you have to do, hit the link in the comment section, use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN at checkout to receive a discount. And if they have a deal going on, you can actually stack the promo code to receive even more off of that final price. So let's get right into it. We are, like I said earlier, just less than a week away from the NFL officially releasing the full 2025 regular season schedule. But this just means schedule league season is upon us. First up for the Pittsburgh Steelers is their opponent for their game in Ireland. According to multiple sources, including NFL reporter Ben Gosling, the Steelers will take on the Minnesota Vikings in Ireland as one of their home games this season. According to the information on the internet, this game will take place at Croke Park in week 4 of the NFL season. The Steelers playing in Ireland was always meant to be a thing, and honestly, we are shocked it took this long for the NFL to make it happen. I think it ultimately took, I want to say, Georgia Tech and Florida State this past year for the college football season to play over there for the NFL to be like, we can play a game over there. Now the reports indicate the Vikings are going for 2 straight weeks. Yeah, 2 straight weeks, and we'll take on the Cleveland Browns in London the following week. Now the NFL will release the full regular season schedule on a live special on May 14th on NFL Network, and this is what Ben Gosling tweeted. We already know who this guy is. He follows the Vikings basically all over 24/7. From what I've heard, he says over the past couple weeks, it appears likely the Vikings will play back-to-back international games this fall. They have road games against the Steelers and Browns this year. The Steelers host in Dublin and the Browns are in London. It would be obviously, or yeah, whatever. So he goes on basically saying it sounds as if the Vikings will be playing back-to-back games internationally, which is okay to my perspective, or to me, if you will, because look, we're undefeated in London. I believe we're 5-0 when we play in London. So you can mark that as an automatic W. Okay, so there's 1-0 on the season, we know for sure. Okay. But then you look at Ireland. Steelers, what do the Pittsburgh Steelers look like this year, right? They have Mason Rudolph currently as their starting quarterback. Then you look at the receiver room, it's just DK Metcalf. They got rid of George Pickens. Their defense is always going to be stellar. They're always going to be a gritty team, if you will. They're going to fight as hard as they can to win ball games. It's going to be a tough one. But I think Minnesota prevails with what we did this offseason on defense and offensively. Look, we're going to be a good team. And a lot of it's going to rely on whether or not J.J. McCarthy is ready for the NFL. But if he is ready, the rest of the league better watch out. I think this Minnesota Vikings team has a lot of promise, a lot of upside, and I think we'll win a lot of ball games. I think we'll shock some people this season. Maybe not shock people like we did last year with Sam Darnold, but I think we'll make the playoffs again. We might put up a fight for the NFC North, and I think we can mark this as, back-to-back wins internationally. And if you remember, I think the Jacksonville Jaguars actually did this last year or something like that. Or it was either last year or 2 years ago where they played in London in back-to-back weeks. So basically they flew over there. They had a couple days of practice. They played their game. They stayed over there for the entire week, I want to say. So they got acclimated to the time zone. I can't remember exactly what they did, but I'm pretty sure they stayed over there the whole week and then played their next game. Now that's Jacksonville. I'm not going to look at the record of what happened when they played back-to-back weeks. I'm sure they lost them both, but that doesn't mean anything because Minnesota, again, 5-0 in London. So that should be an automatic dub. But you never know what's going to happen with the NFL schedule release. Things could be rumors. Things could be true. Things could be false. You have no idea, but stay tuned as May 13th, the international games get announced and the official 2025 NFL regular season schedule is announced live on NFL Network on May 14th. So you guys let me know your thoughts about playing back-to-back games internationally down in that comment section. Also drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Have a great rest of the night, folks, and Skull Vikes.